We have a possible fix on Al-Assad and the capital city. 1st Battalion is en route. Intel gathered by SAS indicates that Al-Assad may have a Russian warhead. Speed is critical. Nest teams have been deployed to the area. Force Recon and Wild Weasel units have taken out most of the air defenses, but Al-Assad's ground forces still pose a serious threat.
Looks like we're rolling in with everything we got. We get Al-Assad, we end this war right here, right now. Lock and load, Marines.
Information approaching objective. 30 seconds.
Alright, so here we have Call of Duty 4 for the PC. I'm not going to review it for the consoles or anything like that, because FPSs on the consoles are like a slap in the face to the genre itself. It sickens me that people even play FPS games with a shitty controller. Shut up. I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, so Call of Duty 4. This game is pretty sick. As you can see right now, we're taking part on an assault, like a full-blown, all-out assault. Hell yeah, look at that shit, on a city. Somewhere in the Middle East. And I'm not going to go into the storyline or anything like that, because I really don't want to spoil it for you guys, because the storyline in Call of Duty 4, while fictitious and everything, is actually very engaging, and they did a good job of immersing you in everything. The cinematic nature of Call of Duty really works well with the storyline that they crafted. So, you know, besides the fact that you get to blow away people left and right, as you see here, you get a pretty solid storyline to run through as well.
Here, I'll just let you guys watch some of this footage, because you don't need to hear me bitching about this game the whole time.
Anti-air battery. Rooftop.
Alright, so in Call of Duty 4, there's multiple things that you get to do in this game, such as, for example, as you just saw, you get to basically fly around in a chopper that's, you know, on a set course and just shooting shit. There's other stuff in the game, like there's an entire mission dedicated to where you're just a sniper. So you do get variety here and there, but otherwise the game is mostly about this, being on the ground and shooting the shit out of your enemy. Here you can see you have all your little dudes helping you out and stuff like that. Call of Duty 4 itself isn't going to give you the world's longest playtime in single player, and there's no co-op, which really fucking sucks. I mean, co-op in Call of Duty 4 really would have set this game apart from like every other game in existence. I mean, already the game Call of Duty sets itself apart, but having co-op would have just been incredible. Anyway, so we don't get that, and it's a short-ass game, but that's alright. It's still fun. And if you're one of those people that likes to play through games multiple times, there are hidden little secret areas that you can pick up and shit like that for collecting purposes. Of course, being on the computer, we don't get achievements like in the Xbox 360 version, and for whatever reason, we didn't even get Windows Live on Call of Duty 4, which is also kind of a shot to the fucking balls. Oh well. Anyway, so as you can see, typical shit here.
This is number T2. We got hostiles and light armor coming to you from the north. Suggest you get some C4 out there and find some heavy weapons, though.
As you can see, as you go through the game, it's fairly linear. For whatever reason, Infinity Ward hasn't been the world's greatest with giving us like more open road, I should say, or open world to run around in when you're approaching objectives. I can understand that, as they want to keep it cinematic, but at the same time, it starts to feel like you're playing maybe an older style of FPS. I mean, you know, nowadays, most of us just assume that we should have, you know, some other options open to us on how we approach objectives. And to see Call of Duty not really give us those options in a lot of cases really kind of sets it back, in my opinion. So if you're thinking that you're going to be all strategic and shit, you're not. I mean, you're going to get a full-fledged cinematic feel, but at the same time, you're going to be constrained like a mofo. So, oh well, you take what you get and you fuck it in the ass.
Alright, here I'll show you guys a little bit of the cinematics that you get from Call of Duty 4.
You're still in one piece. Get up. No, we need to get moving before the search parties get here. Casualty report. Paulson and both pilots are dead, sir. Bugger. Alright, the extraction point's not far from here. Let's move out.
The last thing I'll touch on is the multiplayer in Call of Duty 4. In my opinion, Call of Duty 4's multiplayer is pretty shitty, and it's not because the gameplay mechanic sucks, it's because they decided to implement a leveling system. And because of this leveling system, every time you go into a match, especially if you don't have a clan or anything, if this really sucks. For all the people who aren't really interested in getting into all the clan shit and are just looking for a fun, you know, just good time on multiplayer, you're probably not going to get it. And the reason why is because everyone is just out there grinding. No one gives a fuck about teamwork or anything in this game. Everyone's just out there trying to get that next rank. So it really just became like a shitty World of Warcraft like in Call of Duty 4. And I just can't stand that anymore. So I can't put up with the multiplayer in it. Nobody gives a fuck about each other. Nobody's out there helping each other out. No one's over there fighting for their team. Everyone's just being fucking useless and trying to get that next rank, and it really waters down the gameplay in multiplayer. Alright, so I've talked enough shit about this game. It's a decent game, it's fun, especially if it's dropped in price now, go grab this shit. You do need sort of a hefty system to play it on max settings, but otherwise, I haven't tried it on lower settings, so I can't tell you anything about that. This is all max settings here. Otherwise, I mean, it's a sick game, man. Go grab this shit. Oh, yeah, that's it. Alright, peace out, fools.
What the bloody hell is that? Incoming missile.